What's up, Grumpies? This is your bathroom bandit here, man, and I'm here to do this recap for probably one of the most improbable, exciting week 10 weeks of football I've ever seen. This week 10 was crazy. This was crazy for fantasy football, and for our league in particular. I mean, I never seen it. I ain't gonna lie, I have never seen a week of football in fantasy where you have four matchups determined by 3 points or less. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this week was. I mean, if you were part of the losing squad, it was a lot of heartbreakers this week. A lot of them. There were two blowouts that weren't really close, but four of these games was like nail biters. Let me start off with the first one. This one wasn't much of a game. It was pretty much a blowout. By the time Sunday night came around, this one was already in the bag for the Bathroom Bandits versus Deal. Um, just too many big performances, man. For the Bathroom Bandits, two of my receivers, my tight end, my quarterback, they all had 20 points or more. A couple of them with 30 points. And for Deal's team, he didn't have anybody that even scored 20. Even though everybody, except for Brandon Marshall, who shit the bed with 5 points, and Jay Ajayi only had 8. But they had a solid team effort, but they were very low double digits. So this was a blowout. This was a 70-point ass whooping by the Bathroom Bandit. And my record after this week improves to 6-4, and Deal's record drops to 3-7. 3-7. Deal basically at this point you have one more loss for a guaranteed non-bid to the playoffs. We still got a pretty tight race, and you can still make it, but one more loss and you're done. The next matchup. This is the beginning of the close ones. Man of Steel versus Dewey's Dirty Laundry. Man of Steel, man, had a big performance by Big Ben, 44 points, and then the Chiefs gave him 23. Other than that, I there were no real standouts on his team. The next highest guy only had 16. For Dewey's Dirty Laundry, though, he had a chance. He had a chance on Sunday night. He needed a big performance from Doug Baldwin because the rest of his team pretty much did okay. Martellus Bennett 19, Texans 20, but going into that game, he was down big. He was down by what was it? 48 40 47 points. So he needed 47 for the tie and 48 for the win. And guess what he got? 48. 48 points between Doug Baldwin and Martellus Bennett, and he squeaked this one out by 1 point. So Men of Steel, man, this was rough, man. I know it was. Your boy Big Ben came through for you, but nobody else did, man. Dewey's Dirty Laundry, you improved to 5-5, and Men of Steel, you dropped to 4-6. Next matchup, we got AC5 versus Gangrene. And this is another one. AC5 had some good performances, man. Bortles had 24, David Johnson 28, Demarius 22. Then he had a couple guys in the high teens. The problem was he started Capri Bibbs, who only had 2 points. But for Gangrene, even with Capri Bibbs 2 points, he was still behind, man. He was still trailing, and he needed a huge game from Ezekiel Elliott and Zeke, man. 209 all-purpose yards, 3 touchdowns, 46 points. Jameis Winston 27, and that's all the notables for his team. But it was enough. It was enough to give him the 3-point victory. So Gangrene, you improved to 6-4, and AC Fire dropped to 3-7. AC Fire, you in the same boat as Deal. One more loss and you're done. So hey man, you better make every game count. Next matchup, we have Paradise Raiders versus Kingpin, another 3-point game. This one here, Kingpin pull out. He pulled this out with it wasn't like last minute heroics because a lot of his big scores were early. Um, like Aaron Rodgers scoring 38, and Ryan Matthews, I guess Philly decided to give him the ball. He had 31 points. On the other side for Paradise Raiders, Mariota gave him 40, and the Dolphins defense, I guess they playing some real good defense nowadays, man. They gave him 24. Um, just wasn't enough though, man. You had three guys with single digits, man, and you know what? Well, four of them, including both running backs and one of your receivers. So the running back problem was, I think that's what did you in this week. Lamar Miller and Isaiah Crowell combined for 16 points, and that just wasn't good enough when you had Ryan Matthews scoring 31. So Kingpin, you improved to 6-4, and Paradise Raiders, you dropped to 4-6. Um, like I said, 138, 141. That was a 3-point win. The next matchup was one of those two blowouts I was talking about. I'm not fucking Buck and Buffalo versus the Wu-Tang Clan. Now, Wu-Tang was making a big splash lately as of late. She was putting together a nice string of wins, but that ended this week. Wu-Tang, you had the low score of the week with 99. The only team this week not to break 100, and Buck and Buffalo had the high score of the week, 186. So nobody was going to beat Buck and Buffalo this week. Not with Prescott, 27, Le'Veon, 35, Blunt, 24, Devontae Adams, 25, Larry Fitzgerald, 27. There's no way you were going to beat that this week. Too many big performances from too many positions. So unfortunately, Wu-Tang, you dropped to 3-7, and Buck and Buffalo, you improved to 6-4. For the last matchup, this was the closest one, and it came down to our tiebreaker because, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we had a tie. Belichick's Hoodies versus Just Keating, 161 to 161, and I tell you what, Just Keating, he did his best to try and take this victory because it boiled down to the battle of the wide receivers, Dez Bryant versus Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown actually won that battle, scoring 38 while Dez scored 25, and that's really what was able to push Just Keating up to the tie, but unfortunately for Just Keating, he had too many people on a bye and too many injured players on the bench. So Matty's bench score, Belichick's Hoodie's bench score, outscored Just Keating 83 to 37. So the win goes to Belichick's Hoodies, and he improves to 7-3. And Just Keating drops to 7-3. This was the game of the week. This was the battle of the division winners, leaders, I should say. And hey, it was everything we thought it would be. It came down to the tiebreaker. So congratulations on that one, Belichick's Hoodies. Listen, we got I forgot who the Thursday night game is. Who is the Thursday night game? Shit, I forgot who the Thursday night game is. The Saints versus the Panthers. So if anybody got any Saints or Panthers playing, remember to set your lineups on Wednesday. Hey, this crunch time. You can't be fucking around. Every game counts, even for the ones who got the best records. Trust me, you can lose that best record real quick and miss out on that first week bye. So everybody set your lineups. Good luck. Make some good decisions. And I'll be back to holler at y'all next week for the Week 11 recap. Peace.